Are you curious about your true purpose? Have you ever felt like you're meant for something greater? These questions might stir something deep inside you, a feeling that there's more to your life than meets the eye. Today, we're going to explore an idea that could change how you see yourself and your role in the world. We're diving into the concept of chosen ones and the 9 distinct types that exist, each with their own sacred missions. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is a chosen one? Well, it's not about being better than others or having some kind of magical powers. Being a chosen one is about recognizing a unique calling within yourself, a purpose that goes beyond everyday life. It's about understanding that you have special gifts and abilities that can make a real difference in the world. The idea of chosen ones has been around for centuries, appearing in stories, myths, and religions across cultures. But we're not here to talk about fictional characters or legendary figures. We're talking about real people, people like you and me, who have the potential to create positive change in big and small ways. There are 9 types of chosen ones, each with their own strengths, challenges, and sacred missions. As we go through each type, you might find yourself nodding along, recognizing traits that resonate with you. Or you might be surprised to discover aspects of yourself you've never fully appreciated before. Let's start with the first type, the visionary. Visionaries are the dreamers, the ones who can see possibilities where others see obstacles. They have a unique ability to imagine a better future and inspire others to work towards it. Visionaries often feel a strong pull towards creating change, whether it's in their community, their field of work, or even on a global scale. The sacred mission of a visionary is to inspire and motivate others to think differently and aim higher. They're the ones who challenge the status quo and push for progress. Visionaries often find themselves in leadership roles, not because they seek power, but because their ideas and enthusiasm naturally draw others to them. If you're a visionary, you might often feel restless, always looking for ways to improve things around you. You might have a hard time accepting that's just the way things are as an answer. Your mind is constantly buzzing with ideas and potential solutions to problems. However, being a visionary comes with its challenges. You might sometimes feel frustrated when others don't see things the way you do, or when change doesn't happen as quickly as you'd like. It's important for visionaries to learn patience and to understand that big changes often start with small steps. Now, let's move on to the second type, the healer. Healers have a natural ability to help others feel better, both physically and emotionally. They're often drawn to professions in healthcare, counseling, or alternative therapies, but their healing abilities extend far beyond formal roles. The sacred mission of a healer is to bring balance and wellness to the world. They have an innate understanding of the connections between mind, body, and spirit. Healers often find themselves being the person others turn to in times of distress or pain. If you're a healer, you might notice that people often feel comfortable opening up to you, even if you've just met. You have a calming presence that puts others at ease. You might also be highly sensitive to the energies and emotions of those around you. Healers face their own set of challenges. They can sometimes become overwhelmed by the pain and suffering they encounter, taking on others' burdens as their own. It's crucial for healers to learn self-care techniques and to establish healthy boundaries to prevent burnout. The third type of chosen one is the protector. Protectors have a strong sense of justice and an unwavering commitment to standing up for what's right. They're often drawn to careers in law enforcement, advocacy, or social work, but their protective instincts show up in all areas of their lives. The sacred mission of a protector is to safeguard the vulnerable and fight against injustice. They're the ones who speak up when they see something wrong, even when it's difficult or unpopular to do so. Protectors have a natural ability to sense when someone or something is in danger, and they feel a strong urge to take action. If you're a protector, you might find yourself always looking out for others, whether it's friends, family, or even strangers. You have a strong moral compass and aren't afraid to stand your ground when it comes to your principles. However, being a protector can be emotionally and physically draining. You might sometimes feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's important for protectors to remember that they can't fight every battle and that it's okay to ask for help sometimes. The fourth type of chosen one is the teacher. Teachers have a gift for sharing knowledge and helping others understand complex ideas. They're not just found in classrooms. Teachers can be mentors, coaches, or anyone who feels called to share their wisdom with others. The sacred mission of a teacher is to guide others towards greater understanding and enlightenment. They have a unique ability to break down difficult concepts into digestible pieces, making learning accessible to everyone. Teachers often find joy in seeing others grow and develop new skills or insights. If you're a teacher, you might notice that you're always eager to learn new things and equally excited to share what you've learned. You have a knack for explaining things in ways that resonate with different types of learners. You might also find that people often come to you for advice or explanations. One challenge teachers face is the pressure to always have the answers. It's important for teachers to remember that it's okay not to know everything, and that admitting uncertainty can be a powerful teaching tool in itself. The fifth type is the peacemaker. Peacemakers have an innate ability to see all sides of a situation and find common ground between conflicting parties. They're natural mediators and diplomats, always working towards harmony and understanding. The sacred mission of a peacemaker is to foster harmony and resolve conflicts. They have a unique talent for diffusing tension and helping people find mutually beneficial solutions. Peacemakers often find themselves in roles where they're bridging gaps between different groups or individuals. If you're a peacemaker, you might notice that you're often the one friends or family turn to when there's a disagreement. You have a calming presence and an ability to help others see beyond their immediate emotions to find solutions. However, peacemakers can sometimes struggle with their own inner conflicts. In their desire to keep the peace, they might avoid necessary confrontations or suppress their own needs. It's important for peacemakers to remember that healthy conflict can lead to growth and that their own feelings are just as valid as others. The sixth type of chosen one is the creator. Creators have a powerful drive to bring new things into the world, whether it's through art, innovation, or problem solving. They see possibilities where others see limitations and have the skills to turn ideas into reality. The sacred mission of a creator is to shape new realities and inspire others through their creations. They have a unique ability to tap into their imagination and manifest their visions in tangible ways. Creators often find themselves at the forefront of new trends or technologies. If you're a creator, you might feel a constant urge to make things, whether it's art, music, inventions, or new systems and processes. You're likely to have a rich inner world and a strong desire to express what's inside you in ways that others can experience. One challenge creators often face is self-doubt. The creative process can be unpredictable and filled with setbacks, which can sometimes lead to frustration or feelings of inadequacy. It's important for creators to remember that every great creation starts with a single step, and that persistence is key. The seventh type is the warrior. Warriors have an innate courage and strength that allows them to face challenges head on. They're not necessarily fighters in the physical sense, but they have the spirit of a warrior in how they approach life's obstacles. The sacred mission of a warrior is to overcome obstacles and inspire others to find their own inner strength. They have a unique ability to persevere in the face of adversity and to rally others when times get tough. Warriors often find themselves leading the charge in difficult situations. If you're a warrior, you might notice that you're often the one people turn to when things get difficult. You have a natural resilience and an ability to stay focused and determined even when others might give up. You're likely to be drawn to challenges and to feel a sense of accomplishment in overcoming them. However, warriors can sometimes push themselves too hard or take on more than they can handle. It's important for warriors to remember that true strength also includes knowing when to rest and when to ask for help. The eighth type of chosen one is the empath. Empaths have an extraordinary ability to understand and share the feelings of others. They're highly sensitive to the emotional atmosphere around them and can often sense what others are feeling even without words. The sacred mission of an empath is to connect hearts and minds, fostering understanding and compassion. They have a unique ability to see beyond surface level interactions and tap into the deeper emotional currents that run through human relationships. Empaths often find themselves in roles where they're supporting others emotionally or bridging gaps in understanding between people. If you're an empath, you might notice that you're highly attuned to the moods and feelings of those around you. You might find yourself absorbing the emotions of others, feeling their joy or pain as if it were your own. You likely have a deep well of compassion and a strong desire to help others feel better. One of the biggest challenges for empaths is learning to set boundaries. Because they're so tuned into others' emotions, empaths can easily become overwhelmed or drained. It's crucial for empaths to learn techniques for protecting their own emotional well-being while still honoring their gift of empathy. The ninth and final type of chosen one is the sage. Sages possess deep wisdom and insight, often seeming to have knowledge that goes beyond their years or experiences. They have a unique ability to see the bigger picture and understand the deeper meanings behind events and experiences. The sacred mission of a sage is to preserve and share wisdom, helping others to see beyond the surface and understand the deeper truths of life. They often serve as advisors or counselors, providing guidance that helps others navigate complex situations or make important decisions. If you're a sage, you might find that people often come to you for advice, valuing your perspective on their problems or dilemmas. You likely have a strong interest in philosophy, spirituality, or other areas of deep thought. You might also have a talent for seeing patterns or connections that others miss. One challenge sages often face is the temptation to detach from the everyday world. Their focus on deeper truths and bigger pictures can sometimes make it difficult to engage with more mundane aspects of life. It's important for sages to remember the value of balancing their wisdom with practical, grounded action. Now that we've explored all 9 types of chosen ones, you might be wondering how to discover which type you are. The truth is, many people have traits from multiple types, and your dominant type might shift over time as you grow and evolve. To start exploring your type, take some time for self-reflection. Think about the situations where you feel most alive, most in your element. What kinds of activities or roles do you naturally gravitate towards? What do others often come to you for help with? Pay attention to the moments when you feel a strong sense of purpose or calling. These can be big or small. Maybe it's when you're comforting a friend, solving a complex problem, or standing up for something you believe in. Also, consider the challenges you face. Often, our greatest strengths are closely tied to our biggest struggles. For example, a visionary might struggle with impatience, while an empath might struggle with setting boundaries. Understanding your challenges can give you clues about your gifts. Remember, the goal isn't to fit yourself neatly into a box, but to gain insights that can help you understand and fulfill your unique purpose. You might find that you strongly identify with one type, or you might see yourself as a blend of several types. As you explore your type and start to recognize your sacred mission, you might wonder how to start living it out in your daily life. The key is to start small. You don't need to change the world overnight or completely overhaul your life. Begin by looking for opportunities in your everyday life to express your gifts. If you're a healer, that might mean taking a little extra time to listen to a friend who's going through a tough time. If you're a creator, it might mean setting aside time each day to work on a project that inspires you. Pay attention to the moments when you feel most aligned, most like your true self. These are clues that you're tapping into your sacred mission. Try to create more of these moments in your life. It's also important to remember that living your sacred mission isn't always easy. You might face doubts, fears, or external obstacles. This is normal and part of the journey. When you face challenges, remind yourself of why your mission matters to you. Connect with others who support and believe in you. One powerful aspect of understanding the different types of chosen ones is realizing how they can work together. Each type brings unique strengths to the table, and when different types collaborate, they can create powerful positive change. For example, a visionary might come up with a brilliant idea for solving a community problem. A teacher could help communicate that idea effectively to others. A protector might advocate for the resources needed to implement the idea. A healer could support everyone involved, helping to manage stress and maintain well-being throughout the project. This is why it's so important to value and respect all the different types of chosen ones. We each have our role to play, and together we can create a more balanced, harmonious world. As we wrap up our exploration of the 9 types of chosen ones, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned. Maybe you've recognized aspects of yourself you never fully appreciated before. Maybe you've gained new insights into the people around you. Remember, being a chosen one isn't about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about recognizing your unique gifts and using them to make a positive difference in the world, however big or small. Every one of us has the potential to be a force for good in the world. By understanding and embracing our sacred missions, we can each contribute to creating a better, more compassionate world. So, what's your next step? Maybe it's taking some time for deeper self-reflection. Maybe it's having conversations with trusted friends about what you've learned. Or maybe it's simply paying more attention to the moments when you feel most aligned with your purpose. Whatever your next step is, know that you're not alone on this journey. There are others out there, like you, each working in their own way to fulfill their sacred missions. Together, we can create ripples of positive change that spread far beyond what we can see. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the 9 types of chosen ones. I hope you found it enlightening and inspiring. Remember, the world needs your unique gifts. Don't be afraid to shine your light and live your sacred mission. Before we end, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Which type or types do you most identify with? How do you see your sacred mission playing out in your life? Share your reflections in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more content on personal growth and spiritual development. Until next time, keep exploring, keep growing, and keep shining your light. The world is waiting for what only you can bring. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.